watching some of the videos, podcast, as well as reading practice, and as well as so communicating with some of the peoples who know English. So like that, I started. So presently, I'm speaking this much. So in future, I need to speak a fluent English. 100%, ma'am. Having some, plenty of the questions, and many of the YouTubers, they are giving best suggestions to improve my communication. Also, I'm getting some confidence in my communication, ma'am.
That's nice.
Yes, ma'am. So I thought you were from Tamil. Sorry, I thought you were from Andhra Pradesh or Telangana.
Okay. Okay, this is the first time you came to know about I'm from Tamil Nadu, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. No, no, no. So I know you were from Tamil Nadu, but by
But
looking
you
wise.
thought.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, just by my appearance.
Right, right, 100%. So you had one session with the Jadu, right? He's from Jharkhand.
Yes, of course.
I'm doing some of the steps like reading, so and as well as speaking with someone, as well as mirroring practice also. So rather than this, so can you please some of the tips to improve my communication as faster?
Faster. Which means
Right.
you are asking
Why?
questions.
Yes, ma'am. Why? Because
Answers.
I studied all my school days. I completed all my school days in my native language. So that is Kannada medium. So after that, I came. I joined to diploma course. So in there, I have struggled a lot regarding this language. Why? Because so I don't know. I learned ABCDs on sixth or seventh standard.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So on the time when I joined to diploma, on the time I faced a lot of issues. On the after completion of my diploma, also I joined to engineering, but I cleared all subjects. So in all session, all semester, I cleared all subjects. So after that, I joined to engineering also. In engineering also, we never use this language because of we don't have that kind of enrollment. So
Yes.
after joining job only, I thought like so this is not a right path. So I need to learn this language because of my career as well as we need to serve in this market or in society means we need this language. So otherwise it is very difficult to live. That's the reason I'm learning this language presently, ma'am.
Actually, that's wonderful. Your point of view is absolutely right. If
Yes,
you
ma'am.
want to survive, you are thinking English as a survival language for you. But
Yes,
when
ma'am.
it comes to job wise or communication purpose, everything English play a phenomenal role. I accept
Right.
it too.
Right, ma'am.
So that's you are asking the instant and fastest way to learn English,
Yes.
fastest way to improve your English fluency.
Right, ma'am.
So, but I don't have that answer, which means quick results. But I
Okay.
would recommend you because that I have been following in my English journey too. So I am a learner as well as I'm doing some session with people like you. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't know I am apt for you to answer this question. Anyways, I'll share about my perspective.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
I would always recommend you just listen a lot but repeat it. Okay?
Right.
Listening only I will suggest you. Listen, then you have to speak. Okay, before moving to the instant answer, I would like to know about when did you start to learn English? And how long have you been practicing to speak in English?
So I started only 3 months before only, ma'am, because of my interviews and all. So before that, I
Okay.
used to work in one of the industry. So there is no need of English. So after came out of that job, so I attended some of the interviews. So on the time I faced a lot of problems regarding this communication. So on the time I thought to learn this language. So I used to see some of the you know Ram sir, right? So he's from
Yes,
Tamil
of
Nadu.
course.
Yes, I used to see his videos starting. So I started like that. So 3 months back only I started to improve my communication, ma'am.
Oh, that's nice. Especially, you know, one thing, I'm really surprised that 3 months before you have started your English journey. How is it possible for you to speak English with this amount of confidence in front of me? That's amazing. You already doing great. I think you don't need any suggestion from anyone because you have started your English journey recently, like
Yes, ma'am.
3 months before.
Right.
So you are doing right. So you don't expect the quick result. It is not possible for me, according to my perspective. But if you keep on practicing as it is that you are following right now,
Right.
within 3 to 6 months, you can see the visible result. You become an eloquent speaker.
Okay.
Listen, speak more. I always suggest you, nowadays you are doing a great job connecting with a lot of people, especially through Skype especially. Isn't
Right.
it? So just keep on doing that.
Right,
Speaking
ma'am.
only improve you.
Yes, ma'am.
Even yesterday I had a conversation with communication coach. Okay,
Okay.
her name is Gayatri something.
Right.
Yeah, Gayatri Sharma. So she
Yes,
have
ma'am.
trained 5,000 to 6,000 people. Even
Wow.
I asked the same question that you have asked to me with
Right,
her.
ma'am.
So she would suggest me first you have to be clear in basic grammar.
Superb.
So when it comes to me, grammar part, grammatical part, but in my beginning stage, I did not worry about my grammar mistake. But
Okay.
right now we are speaking, but we are knowingly, unknowingly making grammar mistake, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Right.
So when we are feeling that I want to improve my English, in that stage, we must have to concentrate on grammatical errors.
Right.
So we want to know the basic level of grammar. So even I thought, okay, this grammar is enough to speak English to convey my message. After attending that session, I realized that okay, grammar also play a significant role in English journey.
Yes,
If I
100%.
want to be an eloquent speaker, anyone, not only
Right.
you, we, everyone who are just want to be eloquent speaker. Eloquent speaker means like a fluent speaker. Okay,
Okay.
definitely we want to master, not master, strong in our grammatical part.
Yes, right. 100%.
Because while we are delivering message, we have the confusion. What
Okay.
tense we should use and what preposition we should use like that. So it's
Okay.
normal, it's quite normal. I'm not forcing this. This is very wrong. I'm not doing that. But as we are English learner, we have to focus on basic level, especially grammar.
Right,
Once we
ma'am.
strong the part, we automatically gain the confidence. And the
Yes.
second part goes to vocabulary. I'm
Okay.
not saying you to read something in order to develop your vocabulary. Nothing. Just
Okay.
start listening. You're
Yes.
already doing it in your life.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
naturally, eventually, you can learn something from that, from listening part of the video, or if you're watching some videos, then definitely it will help you. So
Right, right.
that's the two, not an instant solution,
Major.
but effective solution for you. I
Wow,
hope
super.
that's
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful feedback about so how to learn my how to improve my communication. So, and I will ask you one question, ma'am. So, when you started your journey in this communication, like improving your communication, ma'am?
okay. When I was studying second year, now I am in my final year. So more than 1 year I
Okay,
have
so this is a
completed.
fourth year. This is a fourth year, right?
Not
You studying?
fourth year. No, no, third year. I'm studying BA
Third.
English. Arts only have 3 years. Only engineering has, I think, 4 years.
Okay, right, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So
Arts
we
has three
came under,
years.
right, ma'am. So we came under
Yes.
like that only. We studied 4 years in engineering. So that is the reason I asked you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But basically, I don't have that much of knowledge about engineering because I'm an art student. But the time limit
Right.
is 3 years.
Okay. So what is the purpose of learning English in your life, ma'am?
Of course, this is a unexpected question. Actually, this is already known. I already mentioned you. I'm doing English literature. So,
Okay.
being an English literature student, everyone should
Right.
expect from me that I want to be fluent in English, isn't it?
Yes. Right,
Am I
ma'am.
right? Of course. If someone asks me, what are you studying? What are you doing something means, I would say like that, I'm doing the English literature something. They
Yes, ma'am.
suddenly ask, do you speak English? Do you know to speak English?
Yes, ma'am.
Like that,
Right.
they suddenly ask the question. So
Some
this
people
question,
ask like that.
yes, I have received the question when I was studying first year, beginning of my college. In
Okay.
that time, I could not know how to speak English.
Okay.
But I had the idea to speak English, to learn English, to become an eloquent speaker like that. But I
Right.
did not have the English environment as the
Okay.
situation you have faced, even in
Right.
my case too. But I refused a lot of things. I procrastinated to start my English journey.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
at my second year, I started it. Why? Because I have started the YouTube channel too.
Wow, super.
I started my channel to learn English, not to teach English. That's
Great.
the
Great.
first motive.
Okay.
Simultaneously, I've been learning English and teaching English. So that's
Right.
how my English journey started, and that's how my English journey have changed me.
Super, super,
So
ma'am.
in
So
my
wonderful
English
journey.
journey,
Right.
thank you
Wonderful
for your
journey.
beautiful talk.
Yes, ma'am. Wonderful journey, ma'am. So by starting your YouTube channel simultaneously, you are teaching as well as you learning the English, right?
Yes,
Doing both. Great.
yes,
So
of
and
course.
yes, ma'am. So presently in India, so if any of the person is attending any of the interview means, so we need to communicate with the fluently. But so when we start our journey, like first standard to 10th standard, so we came under our native language, right? It is very difficult to communicate with the out of the people. So if I'm speaking someone to you means I'm having some before I'm having some stage fear. So previously I have worked in one of the organization. So there I learned this. I removed my stage fear myself
Okay.
as well as. So presently I'm speaking in front of you, ma'am.
Wow, amazing. This means you had stage fear once. You
Yes,
worked
ma'am.
upon your stage fear and you eradicated it.
Right,
That's
ma'am.
wonderful. You have done
So
a great job.
right,
Once
ma'am.
you eradicate hesitation, you are automatically going to achieve your destination.
Right, right, 100%, ma'am. So when I was working in my previous company, also I visited many places in Tamil Nadu. So on that time, by communicating with peoples, so simultaneously I have learned Tamil.
Oh my God. Okay,
Yes.
do you speak Tamil?
So yes, ma'am. I know 70% of the Tamil.
Wow. How did you learn
I'm not
Tamil?
able to
You
read.
can,
I'm not. Yes, ma'am. I'm not able to read, so I can speak.
yeah, this is the wonderful method that you have learned Tamil.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
just implement those tips and tricks in English too.
So when I
We will
visit
also
some of
learn English.
right, ma'am. So when I visit some of the places in Tamil, so on that time I got plenty of the Tamil peoples to speak with Tamil. But presently I am staying in Bangalore. My work environment peoples also not doing, not speaking with English. That is a reason. So if I'm having any of those kind of environment means it is very easy to get fluency and all. So presently I'm not having, but these Skype group and all. So you peoples are helping me lot, man.
Absolutely right. So as we are English learners, we have been struggling with the English environment, isn't
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
Just imagine if we get the English environment, if we speak English regularly, not
Right.
only this 30 minutes conversation, like
Yes.
regularly, naturally, each and every day, means definitely
Okay.
we will master this language within 3 months. We
Yes.
don't need large amount of time to learn English or to become fluent in English. So, and you have mentioned the user and the benefit you have get from Skype.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. Skype is amazing, but I don't know. I have heard about this thing. Within few months, Skype is going to disconnect like that. I have heard this message.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Do
So why?
you,
Because no. Why? Because this product is belongs to Microsoft. They won't do that kind of stuffs and all. So compared to Skype, one of the product is there, ma'am. That name is. So I'm having that app also. Meets
okay?
Google Meet is there. So Teams app, ma'am.
Okay.
Teams app.
Okay.
You heard
Hmm.
about that app, ma'am? Teams.
Yes, I know the name of the app application, but I never used it.
Yes, ma'am. That is a pretty cool thing, ma'am. Why? Because we can add our background in simultaneously. We can change. So anything in that, ma'am.
Okay, okay. But when it comes to Skype, it's not like that, isn't it?
Right, ma'am. So Skype also belongs to Microsoft. So and also the Teams also belongs to Microsoft only, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, is it fake or real?
This
That news.
no, no, this is the real. So why? Because I am too much of interest about new things and all. So I know everything about what are the things coming in market as well as startups about startup and all. So every day I read
Okay.
what are the things going on in society as well as out of the country in other countries also, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much.
That,
Now only I'm feeling very happy
that is
because one
my
of the YouTuber
hobby.
told me,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
So
you're doing amazing. One of the YouTubers just told me that the Skype is going to discontinue, like going to vanish within a few months. Like
no,
that,
no,
one of
no
the
worry.
person just
Yes, ma'am.
told me. In that time, I
So
got confused. He sent lot of, how can we say, lot of proofs too,
okay, okay.
proofs something, but I did not read anything. I didn't get time to. So that's why
Right.
I'm asking you.
Okay. So
Yeah,
Teams is
thank you so much for this.
better than this, man. Teams is better than this, man.
Okay. Teams is better than this. Okay.
Yes,
But,
man.
okay, did you use Teams?
Right. So when we used to in our office days also office work also, if we want to connect with the some of the clients and all, we used to Teams only, man.
Okay.
So before
Okay,
that we
you are
used
a professional worker, so that's why you have the knowledge of Teams applications, isn't it?
right.
But being a student, I don't have the knowledge about it.
Okay, okay. So only many of the so professionals only they use the Teams application. So why? Because we can connect plenty of the peoples in groups. We can create groups also as well as we do simultaneously many steps in that. Man, that is the reason.
Okay. Okay, have you used this Teams for your conversation purpose like Skype instead of Skype? Have you used that?
No, ma'am. Presently, what are the peoples are using the Skype, right? So presently they are not using Teams. I think so. So that is the reason. Presently, I
Okay.
am using this Skype only for conversing with the people.
Okay, right. I got your points too. So how long have you been using this Skype?
Skype recently only, ma'am. So past 2 months back only I have
2 months.
installed. Right, ma'am. 2 months only. 2 months back only I installed this application. So before that, Teams, I'm using. So 1 year back only I have installed that application, ma'am.
Okay, got it. Even I too. I have installed this application I think 2 months before and started my conversation journey too.
Wow, super, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So
So
I want to know about your English journey because last 3 months you have been learning this language.
right,
So
ma'am.
when you start to learn this language, how did you feel? Did you join any class to learn your English? Because English is not your mother tongue too. Your mother
Right.
tongue is Kannada something. You have completed your schooling in Kannada medium. So it is
100%.
very hard to learn English after completing the school, college, something.
Yes, ma'am.
So just
So
share about it. It will be
right, ma'am.
useful for many beginners.
So when I thought to learn this language, so on that time I faced some of the problems. Why? Because firstly I don't have any enrollment in this language, ma'am. So that is the reason I used to see some of the videos, mainly a conversation like this kind of conversation videos. So as well as some of the newses, ma'am. So I used to daily I use what is it? In short app, ma'am. That is a 60 words app. So it gives good
Yes.
English fluency also. Watching some of the videos, podcast, as well as reading practice, and as well as so communicating with some of the peoples who know English. So like that I started. So presently I'm speaking this much. So in future I need to speak a fluent English. Why? Because so I'm working in one of the good organization. In that I need to represent plenty of the people. So if I need to represent that much of the peoples means, so I'm good confident about this language, ma'am. So that's the reason I'm continuously improving my communication, ma'am.
Wow, it's traffic, which means wonderful to hear about it. That you have the confidence within yourself. Past 3 months I've been learning, but in my future I can speak English fluently. So you have the
Right.
mindset. So no one is going to stop but you. you're already in the way. Definitely, you're going to achieve your fluency very soon.
Yes, thank you, 100%, ma'am. So you have did conversation with Jadu, right, ma'am? So he is an
Yes,
eighth standard student.
yes.
So what is your opinion about him, ma'am?
Yeah, he was speaking very amazing when I done the conversation, especially. But according to
Okay.
my perspective, it he speak too fast. So that's the one main drawback for me because I couldn't understand sometimes. Okay,
Right.
in that whole conversation, I'm just keenly observing what the person is speaking. But right
Okay.
now, you are making this conversation. I don't put that much of effort to hear
Yes, ma'am.
or listen what you are saying. It's like
Okay.
natural conversation, like what other things we are make conversation in our mother tongue. Like that, you are just speaking in English, just I'm listening and responding. But when it
Okay.
comes to this part, that's too fast English only, speaking too fast only, I felt a little bit difficult to understand. It's
So,
problem for me. But
right.
his English is amazing. It's incredible, no? Because just 8 year, eight student, he spoke English like spontaneously, continuously, breathtaking. It is amazing.
Friend also, his friend also speak good English, ma'am. Why? Because
His friend, who
yes,
is,
ma'am,
uh,
also having one friend. So we see these kind of things means. So what I in my what I what I so if we
your voice
concentrate.
is breaking.
So now my voice is audible, man.
Yes, just
Yes, ma'am.
start the friend. He that itself, the voice disconnect.
Okay. So if we can't concentrate any of the work, not only communication. So if we start concentrating of any of the work, so on the time we can learn this language easily, right, ma'am? So why? Because
Yes, of course.
he is from one village, village side person. So he is speaking that kind of English as fluent as well as continuously
Yes,
speaking.
mind blowing.
So I think he mug up the words. He mug up the words, ma'am. So he said, so how to improve communication? He did one video. So in that
Okay,
he did mirroring practice. So if I stand in front of the mirror also, like that only I also speak, ma'am. So like that he
okay,
yes, ma'am. Like that he improve.
understood.
I think so.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
that is good, especially to hear. But when it comes to our English journey, if we speak like fast English, we get stuck. We fumble a lot. We forgot the words. Even I tried in my English journey. I
Okay.
tried it, but I
Wow.
failed. Then after I came to know that, I realized the mistake too. Speaking fast is not important.
Right,
Speaking
ma'am.
good English, that we are making this communication or conversation. If
Yes,
the
ma'am.
opposite person can understand, that only give
Right.
beneficial for me. Otherwise, it is waste of time to use or make conversation at that time. So
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
why I'm thinking right now too. I'm making conversation. While making this conversation, if I make any mistake, I don't worry about it because
Okay.
making mistake is natural. Okay, everyone says that practice makes perfect. If you practice regularly, you improve your English fluency. But I
Okay.
would suggest people, mistakes makes you perfect. When you
Yeah.
make a lot of mistakes while you speak or while speaking or making conversation, so that mistake is going to teach you, you are going to relearn from that mistake and you are
Right.
going to improve. This is my
Super.
core motive of learning
Super.
English.
Great, great, ma'am. So you speaking really good English. So as well as you planning to work in, I think, so you can work as a teacher in future also, right?
Yeah, of course. I would like to become a communication trainer, not only as an English teacher. Okay, English teacher only teach subject from the
Yes.
school book, or the lecturer only teach the syllabus from college students. But communication trainer plays a significant role to train a lot of people, not
Right.
only about English communication, as well as personality development, how to speak, how to articulate words, the body language. There are a lot of stuffs are there, no? So that's why I would like to plan to become a communication trainer.
100%, and as well as many of the YouTubers, they are earning plenty of the money by using this communication platform, ma'am.
Yes, of course.
Really, ma'am. If I used to see in Bangalore only, so many of the YouTuber also is there, ma'am. One of the YouTuber also there. I don't know her name. So he making good money,
Okay.
right, ma'am?
Okay, how they, I don't know, but people are earning money just by using the communication skill, like from different application, like English Yari, something they are Cambly.
Right,
They are
right.
working as a tutor,
No, no,
isn't
ma'am.
it?
So Shari and some of the application, they will pay only less money to them, and they who created that application, they earn the money. But so
Okay.
if you publish the people, what I need to say, what I'm saying is, so if you take some of the classes in Zoom as well as this kind of Skype and all,
Right.
so on the time you can earn good money.
Okay. Okay, that's amazing. But you know, one thing, when I was a beginner, I had this idea and wish to have the conversation with Cambly tutors.
Wow, super.
But that Cambly application is like cost harms and like that's why I quit it. I
Because
didn't have the
so
idea then after.
because that Camly application belongs to like American origin country, so that is the reason they charge it that much, ma'am. So they will think wise, dollars wise. They will think dollars
Yes.
wise. Why? Because they need to pay minimum, like for one conversation they need to pay $10 to $15. So on that time, so they will get money from who learning the people. So them only, right, ma'am? So like that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, I think there are a lot of applications out there
Right.
that we can inculcate or improve our English fluency. But I think English is just a language. If we have the environment, we can
Right.
master it easily. No, so
Yes, ma'am.
why we want to spend money to learn
100%.
English or master English? Yes. So we'll
Yes,
use
ma'am.
these beautiful applications in order to master our English. I think this is my perspective. But it will
100.
take some time
Yes,
because
ma'am.
in
It
this
will take.
application we are not getting the native speakers or the beautiful tutors, excellent tutors, but we are getting co-learners, normal co-learners as like us. They are also learning, we are also learning. Just we are making conversation in order to improve our English fluency. I think it is
Yes.
enough, but it will take some time. But definitely we are going to speak English.
Right. 100%, ma'am. So when you started your career also in this language, so you also come from zero. So now you
Yes,
speaking good English like that. Everyone, if the people will spend time on that thing, means so automatically they will learn.
yes,
So
absolutely.
it's always I think like that, ma'am.
Yes, you are
Yes.
amazing, especially.
Sure, sure, 100%. So in future we will make one session. So on that time I'll speak better than this English, ma'am.
Super. Wish you all the very best. Keep
Yes, thank you.
practicing. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.